How you doing, guys? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with another review. My buddy Wade in tow again.
Hey, what's up?
Wade, Dr. Octave 1 on YouTube. Check him out for his modular synthesis awesomeness. Or not check him out, or whatever you want to do. Today we're going to be doing a beer we've had many times before. And one of our favorite beers.
It's in the top 20.
Yeah, it is, of all time, because it's just buttery goodness. But we got a little bit of twist going on here. A couple little curveballs, actually. First off, we're going to be doing a Kasteel Donker. It's their double, their Bruin, whatever you want to call it. When did they change from Donker to Bruin?
I don't know. Somewhere in like 2005. Somewhere.
I don't remember. You know what I mean?
But I just remember it being one label, and then the next time I go to buy it's a different label.
Yeah. So it's a Kasteel Donker Bruin. It would be their, double. I guess you would say. Is it? I mean, it's supposed to be their double, but it's more like a quad. I would put it instead of a double. Anyway, there's two weird things about this beer. One, how old is this case? Like when did you actually pick it up?
I think I picked it up like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. So you picked it up 4 years ago. It's way older. It's bottled on
07.
Yes, 2007. But the weird thing is this has the weirdest funk I've ever seen in my life inside of it. Like it's almost like a what was that?
Orbs.
Orbs. Remember the old Orbs like soda or whatever the hell it is?
It's like some kind of crappy drink.
That's the kind of like sediment that the bottle conditioning is in here is really odd. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to crack it and I'm going to pour it into a filter because there's no way to really pour this thing without getting this weird funk in there. And you're probably not even going to notice this, but it's going to get to the point where like
you don't want that contamination in there.
Yeah, I poured it too hard.
So it's all good. It'll happen fine.
Well, let's do this.
There it goes. There it starts flopping out.
It's the weirdest sediment I've ever seen in my life. It's bizarre. It's like, I typically don't mind the funk that comes in a bottle. I drink it a lot of times, and I'm kind of good with it. You went to, what was it?
Amsterdam.
The Netherlands, and they kind of, what do they throw a shot glass on the side for you?
Yeah, and they shake it up and give you all that just on the side.
But this one's got extra special. I mean, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but it's coming out of here like gangbusters. It's like the funkest of funk. This one wasn't too bad, though. It actually
just zoom in on that thing.
Yeah.
The finger be like, look, the beer does not want to go through.
No, because there's so much.
You must spin the filter.
And here's the weird part, though. These might be my favorite tasting Donkers, so maybe that weird funkiness that it has going on in it, other than the fact that it's old as
I'm
hell.
just glad I never brought it back and complained to get a replacement case.
I know.
Because then I wouldn't
I
have
think
this right now.
case up there, too.
I might buy it.
We know this place, and I think they might actually have a case of it up there. Rotate this sucker and get the rest of that out of there. Anyway, so we're going to be doing Kasteel Donker. Year-wise, like you said, bottled in 2007, so you're talking about 7-year-old beer, so that in itself is going to make it pretty badass. Kasteel, as far as their labels go, I'm always a big fan of their labels. Like they're just like every Belgian beer. It says Belgian ale, Kasteel Donker.
Simple.
Government warning. Says it's brewed in Belgium, and then it says drink out of this glass, and then that's it. So, I mean, their labeling is always pretty spot on as far as like.
Does not want to go through.
No, it does not want to go through.
That's when you got to get our buddy Chuck here and force him to shoot that down.
Oh yeah, Chucky would drink this in a heartbeat.
We stealing it all? No for me.
We have more.
See, this is the only beer I'll probably argue about someone drinking too much.
Look at that. That's even as hell. He's a liar.
We gotta get a scale up in here.
You have a scale next, don't you? Anyway,
for fat people like me.
So I mean, head-wise, I try not to weigh myself because head-wise can't comment on that because of how we poured it. It's weird. It always has like a beautiful color to it. It's like a rubyish red, not super dark. I mean, it's just beautiful. The smell. I mean, this is almost a beer that you could just smell for hours and hours on end.
There's no beer smells like this. I drank hundreds of beers and no beer has that smell.
It smells like, to me it smells like brownies and chocolate chip cookies mushed together with butter and...
It does have a cookie dough smell.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like a raw cookie dough.
It's just so good. I mean, it's so malty, so sweet, like chocolate, caramel, maybe even some butterscotch,
I can see.
just smells so
real
good.
flowery.
Yeah, I mean it's one of your probably most aromatic Belgian style ales. Not, I would almost, I know they're not a Trappist ale. I would almost call, I would give Castle like they're like they can be called a Belgian or a Trappist ale.
It's as smooth as an aged West Veltrin. I could say that.
That's true.
At least the one that I opened the other day was. I haven't tasted this one yet, so I'll have to see.
Well, let's taste it. So, but
cheers.
Cheers. Mm.
That's a warm stick of butter on a hot summer day.
Yeah, and that sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. It's absolutely a good thing. I mean, the consistency, the mouthfeel on this, it's not like when I usually go with like a good mouthfeel. What I'm talking about is like fluffiness. This is like more like, I don't want to say like syrupy, but like
it's a coating.
It's a coating that's just so nice. It's like
it spreads like oil.
You ever watch like a nice old school hip hop video and it's got a nice girl's butt rubbed with like a bunch of oil? That's what this tastes like a nice booty rubbed with oil.
Sir Mix-a-Lot would be proud.
Yeah, this baby got back.
Oh yeah, and front and the middle.
It's not, and this is the best thing about it. It's super rich, but not super sweet. Like, it's not overly sweet.
Oh, no. I guarantee, like, I know I drank one of these, a new one, the other, like, 2 weeks ago. And it doesn't compare. It could be the funk, it could be the age, but this is always a great beer no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, Castle stuff, they make good stuff in general.
Their
you know what I mean?
is pretty good also.
Their triple's good. I'll even drink the Rouge every now and then. I mean, I have to be in a mood for it, but...
Yeah.
But their Donker is like...
This is the king's knees.
Yeah, this is the one that this is the one that matters. As far as taste that you get in it, besides that buttery, booty goodness, it definitely has that age to it. That I don't want to say musty or oxidation, but it has that more like it's not raisinette yet, but it has a hint of it. The slightest hint of chocolate and raisins.
A little bit of dates. Like,
oh, a ton of dates, yeah.
There's some dates and figgy kind of taste. A little bit of fig. Maybe some kind of like watered down molasses kind of taste. Or some kind of like pancakey syrup taste.
Yeah,
but not that sweet. It's like watered down, like, you know, not saying that Aunt Jemima's is expensive, but not the one that's like Aunt Jemima's, but is for $1 and not
the dollar store version.
Yeah,
the dollar store version of Aunt Jemima. It's Aunt Jemima. You know what I mean? And the bottle's just like a thin woman instead of a fat woman. You
it's
know?
like, don't
they
you
give
want
you a little less because it's only at the dollar store.
Yeah. So it doesn't have that super thick, which is actually good, because if this too thick would be killer.
Yeah,
but
this would be killer. This too thick is just
this is the perfect, not thick, not wet, not too watery, not too musky, but it's got that dirt. You know, it's been sitting.
It's just good. That's what it is. You know what it is? It's good.
It's good. It's a damn good beer.
As far as overall rating, it's a weird thing because the aged beers is kind of weird to rate. Because I'm going to rate it on a scale of awesomeness, not just anything.
It's a 10.
It's not a 10. You can't give it 10.
Because it's smegma.
Well, no.
9.7.
No, okay. Let me tell you this though. This is why I'll never give a beer a perfect score. Because if I give a beer a perfect score, I think I should stop drinking. Because then I found a perfect beer.
Oh no, there's not a perfect beer.
But that's what a 10 is. So would you put this above a Hardy?
No.
No. So
it
can't be a 10.
Well, see, I can't give it. I could give a Hardy a 10. This a 10. A Gooding. There's many beers I could call a 10 because they're unique and good in their own way. Like you can't give one model a 10 if 10 walk in front of you and they're all 10s.
Mm. And that's kind of what I'm saying is I won't give it a 10 because I always want to leave room. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to give this a scale,
I want to leave room for another one.
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, I want to drink so much I don't have any room left. I just want to be up inside me. On a scale from 1 to 100, I give it like a 97. I give it like that. Like I'm going to give a little bit of
a rate beer style? Like,
yeah, give it 1 to 100. I'm that guy. You could do 1 to 10. A lot of people do 1 to 10, and a lot of people
1 to 10, I could do an IPA because I can't be like, oh, so I'm going to define 81 points. You know, but this is totally a 98 or above.
Yeah. I give it a 97. As far as availability, it's weird. The brew you can usually get. I mean, the aged version.
You have to look.
That's hard to find if you know where to look.
Because people don't know yet, but now they will.
They do. But it's usually readily available in cases. I usually don't see it at a lot of like single or 6-pack places.
And for a while, it fell off.
Yeah, it disappeared for a hot minute, but on an availability scale, I'll give it like a 5-6. Value scale, what are these usually like a case? About a bill?
I think it was like $89.
That's a home run. $89 for this?
No, yeah.
You're not going to get much better. You know what I mean? So on a value scale, I give it like a 8, only because it is expensive, but it's so worth it. So I give it a 97. You said 98 or maybe more.
I give it a 98.
And yeah, I mean, it's just a fantastic beer. Castle in general makes really good beer, but this is their flagship awesomeness. So yeah, if you like Belgian beers, if you like malty beers, if you like big beers, if you like awesome beers, definitely check them out. I'm Matt. This is
Wade.
Massive Beer Reviews, down with another review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you don't like, if you didn't enjoy it, whatever, comment, yell at us, whatever, in the section below.
You're not ready.
No.
You didn't enjoy it.
You're not ready.
Your mouth's not ready for this.
Yeah, well, so if you find any of this, buy it and just give it to us because we're ready.
Yeah, I'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
Send me a PayPal invoice. I'll take it, as long as it's aged.
Yep. Or if you want us to review a different year, just send it to us. We'll happily review it for you.
I'll do a vertical. You send them, I'll drink them.
Yep. Yep. And we won't even charge you. We'll do it out of the goodness of our heart.
I'll even make a sign for you with your name on it. That you donated.
YouTube, Dr. Octave 1. Massive Beers on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check us out on Instagram. We're running a contest right now for free beer, so check that out. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you watch other reviews. Hopefully you're drinking an awesome beer. And hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers. Good night.